Whew, I'm live. All right. I wanted to make this quick video. I'm gonna give all the platforms, YouTube, Facebook, an opportunity to uh, build up the audience, to invite people in. So I'm outside. Hello, Brandon. I love the way you put that number one first. Number number one says something. Number one is powerful. Speaking of number one, did you all know that number one is the only number that's both feminine and masculine? As I take off my shades because I'm sweating in my eyes, right? Did you all know? Let me do a sound check because look at all this sweat as this yuck flies on me too. The sweat. And the reason why I'm saying that because Tadaka says, yup. Hello, Tadaka. What's going on? The reason why I'm saying that because it's not a very humid day out. It's not very hot right now where I'm at. But I did a detox last night, right? I did a detox last night. And when I was buying the products, hello, Romy Ron. I'm great. Hello, you all coming in. Hello, Gwen from Dallas. What's up, Gwen? Hello to you, Queen. And good morning, Double D. Dana, Dangerfield. Y'all let me know if the sound is good because I'm trying to go away from wearing my AirPods, the wireless ones, just for detoxification reasons. Look, this arm is even sweat. For detoxification reasons. So I go yesterday to buy my detox products, and something told me to pay attention to the barcodes, and I noticed that on all the barcodes of the products that I purchased, all of them was 1111, right? 1111. So I'm purchasing the products, and I decided, I said, well, I'm not going to do a, um, let me try to put these back on. I'm not going to do a bath detox, right? I just want to do a foot detox because it was a little late in the evening. So I want to just do a foot detox, right? And and just doing my foot detox. Oh, I get out. I decide not to go inside of the gym, but to walk outside so I can get the natural healing that the God of the universe and nature provides, right, through the sun. So I decided I'm not going to do gym, that I'm going to do sun. And I have sweated probably, this is just toxins, probably more than sitting in the sauna of a gym, right? Just for doing that foot detox. So I'm not sure if I'm going to do the bath detox today because I don't want to get dehydrated. So I'm really going to go get some water and really dehydrate myself, rehydrate myself really good after this walk. So the last 2, 3 days, I have been doing a lot of spiritual research, right? A lot of spiritual research, breaking away from religion and religious teaching into more spirituality. And spirituality is an inclusion of more of manifestation and health principles, right? Manifestation and health principles. Religion focuses more on, I would say, like 50% results. You know, religion focus more on, as I'm trying not to have these people car in, but I have to rest my arm, of just giving, right? But it doesn't teach, or many doesn't teach or focus on how to manifest or how to actually harvest. Giving is an important entity. I believe in the law of alignment, the law of agreement, the law of compensation, the law of attraction. I believe there's about 12 universal laws, right? Giving and receiving is one of them. But the when you really get into manifestation and spirituality, that's where religion keeps things a secretive. Religion focuses more on having control and one side of the spectrum, right? Where the power and the control and uh, the giving is all predominantly one sided, and usually the followers are not manifesting, right? As the leader is, and I don't want that, right? I don't want that. I don't like that. And um, the Bible is a holistic book. And so if you all really started studying ancient Egyptians, you will know that our religions were created from ancient Egyptians, whether it's Christianity, Hinduism, Judaism, whatever it is. It was all of them derived from ancient Egyptians. And so I began. Oh, thank you so much. I love the shades. These are actually some shades that I got from the Bitcoin Miami conference. And I saw an article on yesterday, right, that said that they wonder if that conference is going to have a spread of the C word, right? The Bitcoin Miami conference, because I can tell you it was over 10,000 plus people there, and I saw one person wearing a mask, and I ended up actually collaborating and spending the conference with him, but he's the only one that was wearing a mask that I saw. But I can tell you this: this is just a build up for the fall, right? This is just a build up to get people who were getting the unemployment, who were getting the extra stimulus, to get them distracted, to say, hey, no, don't invest that in crypto. We're going to open the economy back up. You all can start back traveling. You have extra money, right? Now they're starting a lot of fraudulent cases for the PPP loan and for SBA loans and all of these EID, whatever, L grants. And now that people have spent the money or is spending the money on seafood, steaks, partying, alcohol, traveling. I get traveling, right? You've been quarantined for about some months since last year. People want to get out. They want to breathe. They want to de-stress. I get that, right? I understand that all is well, but make sure you do it within the confines of your bank account. Don't bank on the government's money to do that. And so, and speaking of the shades, I had someone, no love lost, but I had someone to comment when I wore my Chanel shades that I said I wasn't flashy and I don't have to wear um, name brand shades, but I have on Chanel's. Well, that was in reference to when I was at the Bitcoin conference. I had the Bitcoin shades on, and I actually got these from the Bitcoin conferences too. And so I told him I didn't have to go out and buy Versace. Those Bitcoin shades was doing exactly what I want them to do. But I purchased the Chanel shades because I liked them. It's just what it is. If I like some Versace somewhere, I will purchase them. I like the symbolism that the Chanel represented. It had a CC on it. I like credit and cash flow. I like crypto and cash flow. I like crypto and credit. So I got them because I like them, right? And so I wasn't upset with the person, but they had something to say that I told them I didn't I've had Versace shades. I had them, and then after a while I was like I don't even like these, and so I returned them. I did live streams with my Versace shades on. You probably didn't know they were Versace's, right? But back to the topic. But thank you for the compliment of liking the shades. And so I'm learning all of these detox um, methods and health and healing for the body, because a lot of people don't know that this is going to be a shift and it's going to happen fast. This shift in our monetary system is going to happen fast. Even when I went to the Bitcoin conference, um, they said a decade. They said 10 years. I don't see 10 years. I don't see. You got President Biden who just left the G7 meeting, um, the global world summits meeting. And so he just left that. And they are making decisions and moves. And so I want to be in tune um, with the spirit as much as I can, and to be intact of where the shift is coming from, right? You all do know that we had the was it June 10th? The I can't think of it, but it was the second to the solar eclipse, and Mercury retrograde is still in effect. But I saw someone on my Facebook, right, that was saying we're in Mercury retrograde, so I'm not going anywhere, I'm not doing anything, and I'm like, I get it, right? The moon and the shift and the sun and their signs and wonders, it changes the behavior of people. It changes the behavior of technology. I get all of that, but I'm not going to stay isolated, because when you tap into you and you realize that you are the universe, you also recognize that you have power over any negative circumstances in your life. And I don't think people don't recognize. No, people don't recognize that. I take that back. They don't recognize that, because that's why there's nothing wrong with having leaders and mentors, but there is something wrong when you don't understand the power that's within you. Right? It's nothing. People need leaders. People need mentors. Um, People need someone that can teach them and show them. But where the fine line is drawn is when you don't recognize the power that's within you. When you haven't tapped into your internal power. I made a post on Facebook, for example, that said that money is buried inside of you. You just have to invest in wisdom and knowledge to get it out. Let me say that again, because people don't get it. Money is buried inside of you, right? You have to invest in the wisdom and knowledge to get it out. See, people don't want to invest in the wisdom and knowledge. People want a quick, a get rich quick plan. They don't want to invest in manifestation knowledge. They want to invest in, oh, if I give, I'm supposed to get something back. Well, you will, but you know that's just a law of the universe. You will, but you have to know how to manifest that, because you can't tell the universe when and how to give it back to you in return. That's the issue. You cannot tell the universe when and how to give it back to you in return. And when you don't know, as the Bible says in the book of well, in Psalms, that you are God's, and you don't understand how to tap into yourself, your internal self, right? All of us are, you see this dirt on the ground, right? See that dirt on the ground? All of us are made from the dirt of the earth. All of us, right? Nobody's dirt is better than your dirt, unless you don't manifest it, unless you don't fertilize, unless you don't cultivate it. Yeah, you can give to me. I don't, the super chats, the 1111. I appreciate that. But when are you going to invest in yourself? When are you going to invest in reading a book? When are you going to invest in buying a book to read, to invest in yourself, instead of always depending on someone to give you step-by-step instructions? Right? Let me read some of these comments. Some don't. Starting to see now. Okay, Tadaka. Yeah, the kingdom is within you. That's the kingdom is within you. You're looking. The Bible says, to be honest, people just want to know how to have heaven on earth. They don't want to just have to die to experience heaven. They want to know how to bring heaven to earth, and they have to understand the kingdom is within you. Well, people don't know how to manifest it, because if I went into detail about what I know about the pineal gland and detoxification and 666. It's probably mind blowing, but I don't think that's for me to share on a public platform, right? That knowledge and information has to be shared in private. But a lot of people don't know how to manifest. And to be honest with you, a lot of churches don't teach you how to manifest because they want you dependent on them. Not knowing that once you teach people how to manifest what's in them, they'll naturally give to you because number one, they'll have something to give. Some people don't have anything to give because they don't know how to manifest. They don't know how to manifest. They don't understand that health is wealth. Um, they don't even understand how to money the management once they manifest it. I'll tell you something. As the Bible says, the fool and his money will soon depart. If you don't know how to manage the money once you manifest it, it's going to go away. Let me read this. Money is a tool and money is power. If we seek out merchandise by black people and purchase that, I try to support black owned business as much as I can. Gina, that is so great that you do that. But I believe just support the business that provide excellence. And I do have a problem, with Black Wall Street. We were more of a united people. When I say we, I say blacks. Blacks are just not African, they're Indians, black Indians too. Go to Louisiana and study the history of Louisiana. So everybody's not African American. Some people are Indian blacks. African American just came about in the 80s under Jesse Jackson anyway. Um, and that's why some Africans are upset because everyone want this black or brown want to refer to themselves as African Americans. No, you have black Indians as well. It's just not native Indians, right? So some are brave enough to manifest, hating on your manifestations too. I don't know. I don't have time to hate on anybody else's manifestations. I'm too busy manifesting my own things in life. So if other people are manifesting, um, I don't even have time to hate, right? I don't even have time to hate. So, because honestly, people that manifest, they don't, you don't, it's one piece of item on a person sometimes that can let you know that that person has wealth. I don't care if it's the vehicle they're driving. It may be the vehicle they're driving, maybe the watch that they're wearing, but they're not always flashy. Like wealth whispers, money talks. See, people that have money, they're flashy, they're talking, they're showing, but wealth whispers. So wealth is a very quiet income stream. So I purchased your crypto report and silver report from the Queen and started investing in cryptocurrency because of the. Oh, thank you so much, Gina. I do appreciate that testimony and those support. And I do appreciate people that invest um, in my products, the super chats, and those who are Patreon members as well. And so, yeah, in order to, I was explaining to my daughter this morning, I went into her room and I threw away her Colgate, her toothpaste. And I told her, I said, you can't use this anymore. And she like, why? I said, because it has fluoride in it. And fluoride is unhealthy for you, even in tap water. It's unhealthy for you, whether you bathe in it or drink it. I said, so we're going to have to get some things in this house that filters our tap water, even in our shower. And so I went on to explain to her what fluoride does to the pineal gland and exactly where that pineal gland located. That's why I say Hinduism, Judaism, all of it came from ancient Egyptians. It connects you with spirituality. Some people don't know that they can speak to God directly for themselves. That's what the Old Testament was about. When they went and ripped the veil, right? Only the priests at that time had communication or access to the gods. And then that gave people direct access. And so I really hated for the people that the only time you can hear a prophetic or a word from God concerning your life is you have to go to church or have to go to a minister. Um, they should only be telling you what God has already have told you. Right? When you get a prophecy, that should only tell you what God has already spoken to your life. And most people don't know how to get in tune with God, with the spirit, the pineal gland. You wonder why people can't see the monetary reset, change, the shifting, why they seem blinded to the things that's going on in the world. I just watched a YouTube video, right, of this man um, who's highly into natural herbs and the healing power of the earth and natural herbs, and and married for 15 years, and his wife decided to take the shot, and he did a live video on that conversation with his wife. It wasn't, you know, he wasn't happy about that. And so you have people that can see one thing and people that can't see. People that, think they need an RNA shot and people that don't think they need it. Um, people not even wondering why we're not hearing anything about the cold and flu or pneumonia anymore. People that's not questioning things like why were there a total of less deaths in 2020, right, than there were in 2018 and 2019, even with this health pandemic. A total U.S. population of deaths was still less, and even a large percentage of those was credited to the C word. But overall, the U.S. population was less deaths, and you wonder why because people don't take time to not only detox their physical bodies, but their mental and spiritual components as well. Um, Crypto 777 says Sprite shower head, very beneficial for your skin and hair. Okay, I'll see if it removes fluoride from water. Then I'll look into it. But that's the only purpose that I want. I love beautiful skin, beautiful teeth, beautiful natural hair, but I haven't gotten the chemicals in my hair in years, right? So I just wear these crochets whenever I'm sweating or exercising for maintenance. But I'm not interested to have beautiful skin and hair. I have to get the fluoride out. I have to remove the fluoride because people don't understand the damages that does to the pineal gland, and they don't understand how the pineal gland works with your spirituality and being intact and in tune, right? Um, Roman Rome says John was on the island of Peniel. Rome, do you have the exact scripture to show that? Gina says hit the like button. Thank you, Gina. I really do appreciate that. So for everyone that said hello to you all as well. I'm logging off. I just had to cool down before I got in my vehicle because I was sweating profusely from that detox. And what am I using? I don't give information to the public anymore, to DACA, on things like this. Uh, I don't do those live streams anymore because to everybody it's not given to know the secrets. But what I will do, if you're a member of my Patreon, and I know some people are going to say, she's just trying to monetize her YouTube channel. No, I'm getting people out of the mindset that everything in this life should be for free. And that's not to you, Tadaka, because Tadaka has invested in me graciously. But it's, I've just studied the principles of the Bible, and even Jesus spoke in parables to the public. And in private, he told his disciples a more explicit explanation in private. And when I went against that, I had issues with my YouTube channel. So I'm not going against that anymore. Everybody is not known to know the secrets of the kingdom. But if you are a member of the Patreon channel, and that's there's nothing wrong. That's why you have certain people that uh, are a part of the Masonic. Some people that's a part of sororities, um, because all of these secret groups and they don't reveal their teachings to the general public, and that's a law within itself. Jesus told the woman, right, who am I to give the children's bread to the dog? And most people would have got offended because She said Jesus called the woman a dog, right? Most people got offended. Oh, you calling it? You don't call me a dog. But she humbled herself and said, Lord, even the dog deserves to eat the crumbs from the master table. But Jesus didn't give his bread to anybody. That's another revelation. Stop giving your bread to anybody. That means your money too. Your bread, your dough, whatever you want to call your money, right? Your cake. Don't give your bread to everybody. Everybody doesn't deserve a super chat. Thank you, Gina, as you're right on point for the $20 super chat. Thank you, Queen. I pray that returns to you speedily and expeditiously, however way the universe decides to bless you and return it to you with the same spirit and efficiently and as speedily as you gave it out. That it comes to you 1,000 times more, and according to Deuteronomy 1 and 11. That's for you, Gina. And so I probably would do that for my Patreon members, but I'm not going to give specific details because, to be honest with you, that took me hours and hours of research anyway. So it's not for the general public. People have to learn that some things, just like gold and silver, are worth digging and seeking and investing in. That's why gold and silver is not easily distributed to the economy because it's not for everybody. People have to dig and seek in wells, and that has to be sought out. It's not easy to retrieve gold and silver. That's why with Bitcoin and cryptocurrency, a lot of people are not going to possess Bitcoin because they're going to make sure that it's not at a price. It may get to 20,000, it may, but even if at 20,000, I don't see it dipping any lower than that because of its power, because of the power that it has, and a lot of people are going to. Nothing against Doge, right? I believe Doge will bring some people some thousands back of return. Nothing against Shiba. I believe Shiba will still do well, even though it's in the red. Um, Nothing against these other cryptocurrencies, but none of them will have the power of Bitcoin. And some people do not have the Bitcoin in their portfolio at all, right? So no, I did not detox with any turmeric or raw honey. Actually, raw honey is not as healthy for people as they want to believe to think. Um, I don't know if this AAA or AAA. Raw honey is not as healthy for people as people. It is not healthy to consume a lot of raw honey. However, as a natural sweetener to some things, it is very beneficial. But consuming a lot of raw honey, eating it on like pancakes and things like that, it is raw honey is supposed to be given in small intervals, and some people overdo the raw honey. But that wasn't my detoxification, and it wasn't the methods that I used. Actually, I posted on YouTube a picture of the products that I used to detox with, but I won't reveal the combination that I use. Like some of the ones that I purchased, I don't mind saying that, was apple cider vinegar with the mother. That was 1111. Epsom salt was 1111. Uh, Non-scented Epsom salt. You don't want like a lavender scent or a shea butter Epsom salt. You want just plain pure Epsom salt, right? And then what was the third one? Oh, hydrogen peroxide. Peroxide. So those are 1111 on the scan barcode. So those were some that I purchased yesterday. I think people, put comments in here because they try to get me to talk or elaborate, but it is what it is. Or maybe they're trying to help other people. Uh, but usually, free information comes with very little detail behind it. Yeah, people give out free information all the time. They won't even they very little detail. They just throw it out there. Like they'll come on my channel and say, "Hey, get this crypto." Won't even tell you what's exchange or how to buy, how to purchase, because there's levels to this and there's steps to this. Nothing wrong with free if you're gonna have the mindset to go do your research on your own. And that's one thing about investing or having a mentor It takes out the time and research of you having to do it on your own, right? So free doesn't always mean fatal, right? I'm not saying free information is always bad, but it never gives you the in-depth knowledge that you need to be a more successful with that information. So I think this is my cool down video. I may do a video on crypto tonight, but just know President Biden just left the G7 summit meeting. Globally, you're going to see a shift in the economy global wide, and you need to be in tune with what's going on. You need to be able to see spiritually with your pineal gland, that third eye. And that not only involves body detoxification, but mental detoxification as well, right? Because be honest, who don't want to give to somebody who's giving them practical advice or encouraging them along the way? That's a spiritual hang up. That's a spiritual mindset, right? Um, that will keep you at mediocre level. And so all of this is about manifestation in your life, not just doing level one and never seeing level four, how to really manifest and how to get in tune. Like, for example, did you all know that a healthy body has certain megahertz, a certain level of megahertz? Everything, everything in this world, numbers, the reason why numbers are so powerful, certain numbers as well, is because they carry a energy level and a frequency, right? Um, Albert Einstein said the key to the universe is understanding energy, frequency, and vibration. For example, networking is often something that makes people rich and wealthy, but yet middle class people never do it. They never join to network. They never join a network marketing opportunity so that they can not only keep that mindset, but maintain that mindset. The Bible says your mind must be renewed, and that's just not on a one-time basis, right? It's got to be on a daily, constant basis. You are always fighting the yin and the yang. You are always fighting your negative mindset with a positive mindset. And thoughts carry energy as well. Numbers carry energy and vibrations. Thoughts carry energy and vibration. Words carry energy and vibrations. Your body, this vessel, uh, carries energy and vibrations. Um, Healing has been done just by uh, vibrational healing, having the right hertz and music and tonality surrounded by the body that kills cancer cells, dangerous cancer cells within the body. So it all comes into vibration. My goddaughter, and I'm signing out because I've stopped sweating now. She used to ask me all the time. I never understood why she asked me this. She used to say, "What is the number one?" Right? And I said, "What do you mean? What the number one is? Just like any other number. It's a number." She said, "No, one can represent anything." I said, "What you mean?" And she said, one time we was at a restaurant. She said, "Like that chair right there. That chair could be number one." I said, "That chair is a chair. It can't be." She said, "It's one chair though." And I was just like, then she got into asking me about the round earth and the flat earth and stuff like that. And I'm like, she's on her spiritual journey, let her have it. But one day I was walking and meditating. I got what she was saying. Number one is masculine and feminine, right? It's both masculine and feminine. It's both energies, both powers. She even told me nobody wants to be number two. Everybody wants to be number one. Number one can be converted into anything. One thought, one idea, one action. Some of you all haven't did one action one time. You tune into my channel. You haven't once tuned into 1111. You haven't given a super chat 1111. Not one time. Not once. One action can be one breakthrough, major breakthrough in your life. One thought idea. That person who decided to create that one chair that was in that restaurant is probably a millionaire or multi-billionaire. One shift, just one shift in your thought process. Just one shift. Just doing something one time can be a major breakthrough that can help you tap into the power that's within you. And the reason why you all haven't tapped into that money that's inside of you and that idea, because not one time have you supported the one person who's giving you this advice. Not one. Not once. And when you, that's what the book of Romans was about. When, religion teaches you that it says, that it's a sin to be in debt. No, oh man, nothing but to love him. That's not what that's not what that scripture was saying, right? Because if that was the case, then why would the Bible have the year of Jubilee where it freed people of debt? And Leviticus 25. Roman was saying, whatever you owe people, do it to them. If you owe them love, give them love. If you owe them honor, give them honor. If you owe them thank you, give them thank you. Some of you all owe uh, investment into opening up your mindset, and you have not given it. And guess what? You're not going to reach the full level of manifestation. This is not something that, um, to like say this is what's gonna make some people prosperous and this is what. No, I'm not saying that. But what I'm saying is there are laws in this earth, and it's the laws of attraction. It's the laws of giving and sowing. It's the laws of manifestation. And everything in life can't be free because you will never reach past level one because you haven't understood that you are against the law. And see, people that give super chats, they're not giving super chats so I can call their name out. They're getting super chats because they're seeing a reciprocity in return. They're not getting super chats because they want Queen to call their name out. I call people name out that has never given a super chat. But one thing, people don't want to be rich just to say they have money or a nice watch or a nice vehicle or a nice house. People want wealth because they want freedom and they want wisdom and knowledge. Let's be honest. If you knew the secrets to the kingdom to answer every question of adversity that comes against your life, wouldn't that be worth investing into? Oh, thank you, um, Queen Rain. Oh, thank you. And 9.99. Oh my God, you all don't want to get on the number 9, the highest spiritual number that there is. 369 is powerful. The highest, and I don't teach these things privately. I won't. I'm gonna say this, and I'm gonna end with this, right? As the super chats are coming in, thank you all so much. The people that give the super chats make me want to go into deeper levels, but I won't because, again, thank you, ACH Natural, for the 19.99 super chat. 999 is the highest spiritual number that there is, but everything starts with it has to be manifested with one. God says, "I give you the power to get wealth." That power can be one thought, one idea, one action taken. Some of you all have ideas. You just haven't connected with the right people to help you understand how to carry it out. You haven't connected with the right people because you don't give. So you all think giving is just gonna come back to you in money. No. Giving is gonna connect you with the right people. I talked about the law of networking. Gotta put people in your path. Gotta put people in your path to help you manifest that idea that you're trying, that you know that he's giving you. And you don't know the right people to connect with, or you don't trust the right people in your circle to even tell what your vision is, and you need to connect with the right people. And you haven't connected because you haven't released anything to the universe. Thank you. And 999, 369, powerful numbers. 9 is the highest spiritual number that there is. The universal language is numbers. It is numbers. Not Japanese, not Chinese. It is numbers. Releasing numbers in the universe will bring you a manifestation. Some of you all need some health, some healing, some emotional issues, detox out of your life. You don't just need a physical detoxification. For some of you all, cryptocurrency is going to help you during this great reset, but you need more than just financial manifestation. Some of you all just need peace of mind. Some of you, I spoke to that multimillionaire, right? He said money doesn't make you happy. It does make you happier. It makes you happier. Thank you, Queen Sharon, for the 1111 alignment and agreement super chat. Thank you so much. Money makes you happier. If you're not, let me tell you something. If you are not a happy person, money won't even be attracted to you. Money loves to go where it makes people happy, right? Money loves happy people. Money loves happy people. So when you post, money doesn't make you happy. You have just told the laws of the universe not to bring any to you. Money loves happy people. Yeah, it does. So Sharon said she was typing on super chat at the same time I was speaking. Um, yes, syncrasy is at work. It's such a beautiful day out, man. The wind is blowing. Just to be in nature. And but I be careful not to do live streams when I'm in my spiritual things because some things are not known to the public. It's only for people that seek. It's the three steps in the Bible, right? It said ask, knock, and seek. Seek, ask, knock, and seek. Three steps. Ask, knock, and seek. People don't want to seek mentors, knowledge, wisdom. Yeah, they just want instant gratification. It doesn't work like that. Did you know the atomic number, and I got on the spiritual number 9, for silver, for example, equals up to 9? And 9 is the highest spiritual number that there is. That's why when you hear some opera singers, right? Opera singers, opera, and they're singing, and they can break a champagne glass with a certain note. That's the power of number, energy, frequency, vibration, being in sync with people and in sync, in alignment, in agreement. And so I'm gonna say this, and then I'm going to end. In studying the ancient Egyptians, right, I learned that there were certain vows that they kept sacred from the general people. They never subscribed to those certain vowel signs, vowel sounds they kept sacred because of the power that sounds and numbers and frequency and energy and vibration brings. And so, yes, I'm doing spiritual cleansing for my pineal gland. Um, the next 6 months of this year is going to be a great financial shift, right? A great financial shift. And it's going to come quicker than most people are expecting it to. But the thing about it is hidden in plain sight. But most people don't have the eyes to see or the ears to hear. Not talking about these eyes, right? The spiritual eyes. And some people don't have the foresight or the patience. And some of you all are flipping cryptocurrency. You're selling it off. You're listening to, YouTube channels, not knowing what you have in your possession. Um, I heard one crypto channel say that he had $500 worth of Bitcoin, and that's about it. And I thought, well, at least he had some Bitcoin, right? You really wouldn't believe how many crypto experts come on and they don't have any Bitcoin, none. Why Bitcoin, Queen? Because Bitcoin is the most powerful crypto that there will be. Now, no use finally saying, well, you said XRP is going to be decentralized. It is. But see, that XRP is not going to give you the freedom that Bitcoin can give you. And that's what most people want out of life is freedom. They don't want dictatorship. XLM won't give you that freedom. Ethereum won't give you that freedom. Right? Let me read this last comment. Bitcoin is too expensive. It's for millionaires, billionaires, banks, and institutions. See, this is the mindset that I'm talking about. Shiba Inu. Let me say this. And I've been on 45 minutes. I didn't even be that long. When you get ready to sell your Shiba Inu, which I do have some in my portfolio, don't get me wrong, what are you going to sell that back to? You're going to sell that right back into the government's cash system. You're going to redeposit it and liquidate it into your checking account, right? But all global countries will not accept Shiba Inu. It will not be the global cryptocurrency. It will not be that cryptocurrency that if you have to flee your state or the states, that will give you that power and freedom to do that. And I know I'm not teaching these other, you all get on these hype channels. That's great. I'm for XLM. I'm for Shiba. I have Shiba Doge. That's in my portfolio, right? Algorand, I can name them all. But none of them, even Ethereum. And I do have more Ethereum than Bitcoin. I do. But it's a reason why Bitcoin is not affordable. But it was affordable when I was telling you all about it last year at $3,000. Now, didn't I? I was going live stream telling you all about Bitcoin when it was at $3,000. So don't say it's not affordable now. If you follow me for a long time, it was affordable then. So these people come with all these cryptocurrency that's going to take you a long way, right? Safe Moon. What's that crypto Elon Musk just boosted? Rocket Com. They're going to take you a long way. But at the end of the day, it's not taking you much of anywhere if it's converting back into the government system. And if you're going to convert it back into your checking account. You want to be rich for no reason. Some of you all want to be rich for no reason. You want to have six figures. You want to be a millionaire. You want to be a billionaire. You want to go. You want to get the Porsche. You want to get the Lambo. You want to get the Maserati. You want to get the Mercedes. I get it. You want to get the G class. You want to get the gold range. You want to be able to travel to where they tell you you're going to be able to travel. Because when these stable coins come out, they're going to dictate everything you're able to purchase with it, where you're able to go, and how far you're able to go. But not Bitcoin won't do that. So you won't have the freedom. You might have the cash with these other currencies, but you won't have the freedom. So even with that guy that said, I got at least 500 Bitcoin, at least he had some. At least he had some. Like many people don't know the power of gold, physical gold. They wear it, jewelry. They don't know the power of it. They don't know the power of physical gold. Physical gold is a spiritual attractor of wealth. Physical gold. I tell people to get silver because they can afford it, right? And that silver will give you a higher return on your investment. But most people don't have a piece of real physical 18, 22 karat gold, which is an attractor of wealth. They don't have it. So most people don't have physical gold and most people don't have Bitcoin. And those people will never become wealthy. They may be rich, right? And even with physical gold, your spirit has to be in alignment too. You can't have a spirit of greed, right? So I'm signing out, but just know there are some things in the universe is not given for everybody to know or understand or to get a revelation about, right? And you know, I guess when it's time for people to know that my channel will grow, but up to then, I'm fine with what it is, cause it's just not for everybody to know, right? So I hope you do have some type of Bitcoin in your portfolio, whatever your bank account can afford for the freedom purposes. And I'm not about to elaborate on any cryptocurrency that's backed by gold. Telling you the power of gold, not a gold backed cryptocurrency. I think XRP would be a gold backed cryptocurrency, but it's not going to have the power of gold, right? It's a lot. It's about 7 cryptocurrencies that are backed by gold. So the one that asked me about GSX, the birds are even giving sound, energy, and frequency, and they never wonder about how they're going to eat. That's just how the God of the universe provides. It's just how the God of the universe. You can be that in tune, right? Uh, JJ Joshua Jackson says, Queen, I read your book. It was awesome. Um, how do you and your wife join me? I'm assuming you're talking about my Patreon channel. And Josh, thank you so much for the positive uh, feedback, right? Thank you so much for that. And my Patreon channel, I guess I have to wait until I finish live streaming so I can because that's the only like group that I have, like private group. I don't do any more private groups because I don't have the time and energy to do that. It takes a lot of energy to teach people in private settings because a lot of people don't want to read, right? A lot of people don't want to read. That's why church is so powerful. People only read the Bible when they're prompted to in church. Sonia King, thank you, Queen, with the King last name. Queen, so much. You want to join my Patreon? Wait till I upload this video and then I put the link in because I'm on my phone and I have to go out and go back in to get the link. So for you and Joshua, look in the comments once I upload and I put the link in. But I really enjoyed this live stream, you all. Thanks for everyone that came in and tuned in and gave the thumbs ups. I do have some haters in here, people that give the thumbs down. I'm thankful for my haters as well, because when they give the thumbs down, that still gives the algorithm of YouTube notification of the people to watch the video. So thankful for my haters. Let me put my Bitcoin hater blocker shades on. Oh, I saw an article that was talking about people that attended Bitcoin Miami. They're worried about them contracting the virus because we didn't have on masks. That is not. Let me tell you something. I've talked to several people that been there. None of them, including myself, who did not have on a mask. The media, I tell you, they come up with it, right? They build a scenario. ASH, thank you for the $9.99 super chat. It says thank you for all the great information. My daughter has a natural skincare company. Wow, I send products. I love that because I am a naturalist. Very seldom do I do any makeup. I do my lip gloss and let me see my email. Let me see, can I find my email? It's LD. Thank you so much. I definitely will give some reviews on that as well. You can email me your information. I think I can find that. It's ld@fixmycreditandcash.com. This is already built into the stream yard where I can pull that up. Thank you so much. Joshua Jackson, as I have, read my last comment. Thank you so much, Joshua, for the $9.99 super chat. For everyone that gave the super chat today, my proclamation and prayer over you is that it comes back to you in the same spirit and efficiency, the same speed that you gave it out. and that is increased. I never want people to give the amount that they give out. I want them always to get back either 30, 60, or 90, or even 1,000 times more. 1,000 times more is always my proclamation because of the 1111, Deuteronomy 111, that God increase you 1,000 times more. So my proclamation and prayers that you all get it back 1,000 times more, and the favor that I have on my life, the spiritual insight that I have on my life, uh, the financial wisdom, the spiritual wisdom, the peace, the prosperity, the health. I haven't been to the doctor in like over 2 years. Like I need to go for my annual, checkup. But any health issues, and that let me tell you why this is a blessing. I'm signing out. I'll tell you why this is a blessing. Because for 3 years after my divorce, right? After my divorce, for 3 years I was on medication to help me sleep. No over the counter, no melatonin, no doctor prescribed medication that if I did not take, I could not sleep at night. And so when you're giving into the 111 movement, or to me, you don't know what favor or what breakthrough will come your life, because once the things that I broke through, once you give into it, it'll open up gateways for you to break through as well. Right. And I don't know if anybody's on here having sleep issues, but I'm telling you, when you have sleep apnea, when you can't sleep at night, when you can't enter that theta stage of sleep to get into the spiritual mindset of God, that's a terrible thing. If you ever suffer, that is a terrible thing. To be dealing with depression, right? Oppression is a terrible thing. Uh, People talk about money don't make them happy. Now, I've never had this issue. I'm not bragging or boasting about it. I'm just being honest. I never had the issue of being broke. God had always had a sense of prosperity on my life. I never had an issue where I just been broke or a negative checking account. And when I had the negative checking accounts when I was married, which I don't know why I couldn't sleep at night after the divorce, but it was when I was married. We would be in the negative sometimes, and that's because of our just not being on the same page. People, when things no longer serve you, it's time to let them go. When things no longer serve you, let them go. And we wasn't on the same page spiritually or financially, right? But ever since my divorce, I've never been broke. I've never been broke. I'm just being honest with you. I've never. And so when you're giving it to the 1111 movement, you're giving it to a prosperity movement that the same thing enters on your life. I've never been, since my divorce, and since I've tapped into spirituality. And I've been through some emotional breakthroughs, spiritual breakthroughs as well, and just networking with different people, and living where I am in life and understanding the power of giving for breakthroughs, right? So you all have a great day. That's just my little testimony, because a lot of you all don't know what you're giving into. You don't know all that comes with that super chat. But the very thing that's on my life, that's in the book of Job, that when you give, you should decree a thing and it's established unto you. When you give into a person, you also are able to be a recipient of all the favor and all the positiveness and all the breakthroughs that they've had on their life as well. So I'm signing out. Um, I don't need anything to help sleep. Say I got people coming in and out. No, I'm telling God healed me to sleep. I don't need no type of herb. I don't need any God. Let me tell you something. It is different, and I'm just saying it because I see this by Jay. It is different when you still have to take herbal. And I'm not saying there's nothing wrong with taking herbal. I'm not. There's nothing wrong. But let me tell you, when God heals you to sleep, when God does it, and you can lay your head on the pillow at night without any herb, without any type of assistance, no herb, no nothing, and get into that theta stage of your sleep, and then get into the more spiritual stage where God speaks to you through dreams and visions. It's nothing like. It's nothing like. It's nothing like that. So everybody on my channel, you may be looking at the comments. I don't endorse you taking action on people comments. And look, I don't even endorse you taking action on my advice, because to get crypto advice, you're supposed to be a financial advisor that's FCA approved. I'm not an approved financial advisor, right? I'm not an approved FCA financial advisor, so I'm not your financial advisor. I don't supposed to give crypto. I don't care. People could put whatever in the comments about what this crypto gonna do. What they listen. None of these people are certified financial advisor, including myself, and none of these people are certified health in the health field, including myself. I'm just telling you my life story. Um, how I became a crypto millionaire and how spirituality helped me with emotional and depression issues, and having direct contact with God, right? And investing in wisdom and knowledge and getting mentors and leadership and understanding the power of giving, right? So I'm signing out. Thanks again, everyone, my kings and queens that give a super chat, and all the blessings and prosperity on my life. So be it unto you, it is to your life. Someone asked, do I accept crypto payment? Yeah, but it has to be on Cash App for right now. And that's my Cash App, LD Financial Coaching, $ LD Financial Coaching. All right, you all have a blessed Sunday. Have a blessed day.